Go.
Hello everybody, V the Amazing Greek here. Today I'm going to make a quick video showing you one of my newest acquisitions. I got this go-kart here for my girls. I've been looking for one for a while. Got one with a little bit of the knobby style tires and a roll cage, which is what I was worried about for them. I didn't want the thin little tires because if they go off the street into the grass, I didn't want them getting stuck. And I wanted the roll cage because they don't know how to drive. They're only 12 and 13, and I just wanted to be them a little bit safe. But this is what we got right here. Check it out. I got it up on racks right now because I've got a few little tweaks I got to do to it. It's a little 5 horsepower job, and it is fast. Me and my brother Phil got on it yesterday, riding up and down the street. It turns like an Indy car. It's just super quick turn. Like I said, about 5 horsepower. It goes about 30-35 miles an hour right now, and it's really fun. Even with my fat ass on it, weighing close to 220, it was spinning out in the gravel, in the grass. It had no problems. And on a side note, yes, I am still working out. That's one of the reasons it's been a while since making videos. I've been kind of concentrating on that. Not every day, but still I've lost about 5-6 pounds. Just a side note, everybody keeps track of what's going on. And but yeah, we're going to do a few little modifications. Over here, I got to adjust the throttle cable sticks a little bit, so when you hit it, you stay full balls to the wall while you're driving. So we're going to fix that. I'll document a little bit of that stuff. I'm going to clean up the brake pads, adjust the clutch a little bit, and adjust the idle. The idle's just a little bit rough, but my wife did a good job on it. She saw it. The guy wanted 250. She got him down to 175, so we couldn't pass that deal up. It's a fun little project. Probably after this summer we'll paint it, make it a little more visible so the kids are safe. And that's where we stand right now. And as I do things, I'll let you know. And I need to take you up to the dojo, show you some of the things we've done up there. And that'll be another video. But thanks for watching. I'm V the Amazing Greek. Stay tuned for future episodes where you see us having a little bit of fun on this little beast. Thanks for watching. Alright everybody, I just wanted to show you some of the things we're going to do here. We've got a throttle issue. This is the throttle cable right here. It goes around to the back of the engine, just for anybody that doesn't know. Comes around right here, goes up. Shit, got caught on something. And then down here, this piece right here, I don't have a lot of good light. When you push the gas, this slides forward, then it has a little spring that returns it. And here's the issue we have. When you push the pedal, here's where the cable's attached. See, it goes fast, but then when it goes to retract, the cabling is stiff. I don't know if when it was mounted here they crimped that down too tight. So what we're going to do is I looked online and the throttle cable's only $8, but I actually have the stuff here to make it myself. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use some steel cable. I'm going to take some tubing, the same tubing we used when we made the tool holders. I'm going to use a pipe bender. I'm going to bend it around and then make our own throttle cable, and it will cost approximately nothing, my favorite price. So that's what we're into. And I'll keep you informed of the steps I take, so I'm going to look at it here real quick. I may have to actually chop off some of this right here so that I have more clearance here for the cable to return. We'll see how that goes, but that's my plan, and I'll keep you informed, and that's where we're at right now. Alright, real quick, here's one of the things I found as I was pulling the throttle rod off. Here's the gas pedal. Look, it's got all that sloppy motion. I need to fix that. There's very few things I like in life sloppy, and I'm not going to say what they are on this video. But what I'm going to do, it has an aircraft wing nut. What that is, not wing nut, aircraft nut on the end. On the end it has plastic so that it doesn't back out as you have pressure on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a washer here, oversized, and then a washer here on this side, and that'll give it some stability. So that's one of the things we're going to do. I'm sure anybody's got a go-kart this has happened, so I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do. Oversized washer, and then that way it doesn't do all this flip-flopping crap. So that's one of the steps we're taking. Alright, real quick. I've got these large fender washers. I'm going to have to file down or grind down a flat here so that it fits properly. I'll show you what I do there. This hole is a little bit smaller than the 3/16 bolt. So I've got the 3/16 in the drill chuck. Got the piece of wood so I can kind of hold it down there. But it needs to be clamped down. Don't hold this with your fingers because you can cut yourself. The first time I ever saw my dad use a drill press, he did that. He held a square piece of metal. The drill bit caught it. Boom. He had to have 5 stitches. So just a word of safety there. So I'm going to drill out these holes so they'll fit, and that'll give a very good stabilization to that throttle pedal. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Alright, I've drilled the holes so that the bolt can fit. Then what we're going to do, so let me turn this wheel. So that flat, that right there, that allows it to hold the pedal, and now we'll have all this surface area, if I don't block the view, right there on each side of the pedal, and that should stabilize it a little bit. So that'll be a big help. Alright, had to make a change of plans real quick. The galvanized metal that I have here, the tubing, it's a little bit too big for my tube bender there. So I remembered that I had some leftover copper tubing. That's why I never throw anything away. You never know what you can use it for. So what I've got to do now is I've got to take this piece of copper tubing. I'm going to put a piece here, measure about how long I want, kind of mark where I'm going to put my bend, and then that way I can run my throttle cable up here, come into the tube, make a smooth bend, and then attach it to the end of that rod there. And the reason, like I said, I'm using the copper tubing, I don't want to create a straight piece that has a lot of tension, so I'll put the copper tubing, maybe put a little bit of a bend going back up this way, and I'll come down like this, and then when I get here, kind of shoot up a little bit, just to help that cable set right. So that's the step we're at. The throttle here, a little bit better. I couldn't put it too tight because then it wouldn't return. So I had to leave it a little loose. And then of course what I did was with the pedal all the way floored, I left myself about an inch and an eighth of metal here. Cut that off. So that's where we're at. Alright, my people, I want to show you what happened here. My tube bender I have is for smaller diameter, and as I started to bend it, it started to crease. So I scrapped that idea. I was trying to figure out what I could do. So what I've done is I've created a pulley. I don't have any. So what I've done is where it was attached right here with a little clamp, what I've done is I've taken a piece of all thread, and I've got fender washer on there with a lock washer. I cut a small piece of tubing. It's going to go like that. I'll put another washer. See? Now we have something for the throttle cable to roll on, but it can't come off because it's going to have a high side on each end. So I'm sorry about the angles and stuff. I'm trying to do the work and show you. It would be simpler if I was able to use my new HD camera, but YouTube has screwed up their stuff. So, alright, and I'm almost too short. But what I'll do is the throttle cable will come here, and as it goes this way and this way, it can't really fall off because it has these lips. And that's what I'm going to use on the back here to keep the cable in line. So that's what I've come up with. And I'm going to have to stop for now because I got people coming over. The prelims, Carwin versus Dos Santos. And Brock Lesnar, he got sick again. They had to take like almost 12 inches out of his intestines for his tuberculitis or something like that. It's terrible. Every time he starts to come back, fucking disease gets him. But best of luck to him, and we'll continue with this project again. Of course, you won't know the time because you're just watching the video. But anyway, I will get back on it again tomorrow and keep you updated. I'll probably just post this video so you have something to look at and see my pretty face. But I'm V the Amazing Greek. Thanks for watching. And keep in mind, when the apocalypse hits, I'm the guy you want with you. I can make anything out of anything. Give me a mechanic to work with, and it's going to happen. So, best of luck to you, and I wish you all well. Thanks to all my new subscribers who've been checking me out. Thank you so much. Man, you guys are the reason I make all these videos. That and my egotism. But anyway, so that's where we stand, and I'll continue this video again tomorrow as we work on it, and I'll catch you later.